Okay. Hello, Vytautas.
Hello, Geraldine.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Okay. Thank you for welcoming us in your studio. I think it's a new studio.
Yes, finally I managed to build it, and now it's new period, we can say.
Oh, great. So we'll need definitely at some point to have a small visit of your studio. So for today, I wanted to organize this little interview because we are launching at the gallery an online exhibition with your last painting you made since the beginning of the year, I think. And it's a series we called, or you called, or we called, I don't know yet, Just for Fun. So it's very different from your current painting, the one you do usually. Could you let us know why?
I think I need to change a little bit, change what I'm doing, or the way I'm thinking. And those small experiences were very helpful, I think. And as I worked with films and with theater, I always, for me, in my paintings, I was always interested not only in plastic, we can say, in colors, in line, and this, but also in meaning. So in those small paintings, I concentrated more to the meaning, not to the plastic and color.
Yes, that was my question. What was the first one, and what was in your mind?
As those paintings were born, I mean, you can look to the life like from a very serious point of view or from very fun point of view, and actually there is a thin line between. So I tried to come as close as possible to this line, but from a funny part, we can say. So yeah, so because in one part it exists fun and humor, and the other part is, we can say, serious things, maybe paint, maybe your own problems, world problems, and.
And can you tell us what was the first one?
Actually,
or did you do it many in one time?
We can say I have a small book where I write ideas or draw it, and when there are more, so I can make in a little bit in bigger size, we can say, but those ideas, yeah, when I'm drawing my ideas, I am making a lot, and then I'm slowly going to clean them, we can say, and put them on canvas. Yeah, and actually the first one was called Kraftwerk, and it was written, listening to Kraftwerk music helps me to forget about mobbing in my workplace. So it was, for me, I decided to make some kind of small ritual, what we can use in modern times. For example, in very old times, there were some magicians in the tribes, and if you had problem, you was coming to them, and they told, okay, let's go in the moonlight, just find the 4 leaves clever and make something, and so on. But actually didn't have we can say ordinary logic, but it had maybe their own logic and so on. So I try to make those unlogic things for modern problems. Maybe, okay, if I will try to listen to this music, maybe something that disappeared in my workplace. So that was the story for this one.
What I found very interesting also in those paintings is that they look like very vivid and spontaneous painting. And I understand while you're speaking that you thought a lot about them, and it's a construction in your mind and in the drawings you made in your sketchbook, etc. But one last question about the technique or the way you did it is, would you do it in a day after thinking a lot of it? Or
Yes,
because they look very spontaneous, and that's what is fantastic.
I do it, we can say, in not even in a day, in one time, we can say.
In one shot.
I sit and just make, and just make it, and then from the beginning to the end, it's I don't let it do it next day. I mean, it's now. Yeah,
it's fantastic because we can feel it. We have this sense when we go deeply in the picture, in the painting, we see that it's something very like, it's great. There is two more questions. One is, there is text everywhere, letters, text, titles of books or text. What does that mean to you? Do you read a lot? Is the connection with the word, with the sentences is important in your work?
It's now for this series. It's important. I nearly never did. Okay, in some in few paintings maybe, but it wasn't important. I thought that I think people manage to make their own decisions, and here I would like to we can say, to show more way, which one everybody need to go. We can say.
It's a call.
Yeah, but I think still is I think it's a place for interpretation and own experience for everybody. So yeah. So here I am more we can say more straight, more.
Yeah, it's also a way for me, I think, to first, the size of the painting. There are very, mini scale paintings, which I found fantastic. And second, there is writing. So you have to be very focused and to go deep in the painting, which is great. So that's my second question. There is two nudes, and they are women nudes. Why did you choose them? And I think they're fantastic, and they're great, but why?
Why it's women?
Yeah.
It's it's difficult to say, because I actually I didn't think about gender when I was making. It could be men. I mean, naked men reading this book about capital and so on. What of course it's very famous creation of Karl Marx, and I think there are very different opinions till now. Is it good or is it bad? I mean, and so on. So, but it makes some kind of we can say this naked body and the serious book. I mean, it makes some. I don't know how to explain in English, but it makes some minds. I mean, yeah. So
yeah. And last question, and there is two painting that are inspired from the screen end of movie.
Yeah,
where it's written the end, and one book you choose that a woman is reading is Decline of the West, and even the painting called Happy Birthday. Yeah. There is something like what are you saying to us? I love them all. They're fantastic. I think it's fantastic work.
And as for this Happy Birthday, once I sent them for my friend for happy birthday. I sent him just we can say this just the rope and write happy birthday. He was very happy.
Yeah, I'm
It
sure.
was somehow some kind of black humor, and yeah, so I decided to develop it and make a little bit more serious, also with make it like a postcard for the birthday, but also you can see it, you can feel that it's also the problem of the maybe of the loneliness, and yeah, so it's this humor, it's in very we can say sensitive way with the serious things. I mean, it's, yeah, you actually need to be very careful to send those postcards. I mean, you need to know very well to whom you are doing that. And this, and also well, it's a little bit, it can be about ecology, it can be about we can say about those difficult times we are living now with the war and so on, and I mean, nobody knows how it will develop, and yeah, and just to show this thin line of danger. But anyway, also in a fun way, it's like those film noir from 60s, we can say.
Absolutely.
It's nice letters, yeah, the
Yeah.
end, and
Absolutely.
maybe happy end.
Maybe a happy end.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Vytautas, for this small interview. It was very interesting, and very bravo for this very lovely and interesting series. I hope you continue and we have some more to share.
I think so.
I'm sure.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Have a lovely day.
Have a lovely day. Yeah,